Welcome in to the postgame show brought to you by Toyota. Kings fall to the Thunder. 144-110. Deuce Mason, Morgan Reagan. Deuce, that wasn't fun at all.
No, Oklahoma City has something special brewing right now, and the Kings better have something brewing because this is not it. And tonight is disappointing for a lot of reasons, the way it went down. But look, there's no denying there's a lot going on, right?
Sure.
And if that's not a distraction, I don't know what it is. It's like the worst possible time to play Oklahoma City right now, one of the best teams in the NBA. You saw why, is when you've got your own stuff going around, right? Like this trade that may or may not happen with De'Aaron Fox. You're not playing great basketball right now. OKC coming off a tough loss to in San Francisco to the Warriors. This was a complete beatdown tonight in every way.
In every way. And it was tough to see, even at the half when we were talking about what we wanted to see in the second half. And Deuce's key was pride. And I think you started seeing that right away from Malik Monk with his effort, blocking a shot, getting to the rim. But it can't just be in a small moment of time. It has to be for an entire game. And I just felt like there's so many things that the Kings could have done a much better job of controlling.
Yeah.
Like even Aaron Wiggins, for example. And I'm excited to talk about his game because good for him. A 41 piece for Aaron Wiggins, who usually comes off the bench. Jalen Williams was obviously out tonight. And this is a guy that can get his. But to see it like this tonight, I would have loved to see, and you and I talked about this, the Kings check him when he gets into the paint. That doesn't mean hurt anybody, but that means make someone feel you and let them know that what they're doing is special. And so you're going to slow it down any way possible.
Yeah. Aaron Wiggins was on one for sure. And you look at this. Lou Dort with 20. What a story he is. Those guys combine for 12 three-pointers in this game. OKC 19 for 46 from downtown. This is not some elite three-point shooting team, but they are in rhythm tonight, got great looks, collapsing the defense. They make the easy play, and then they knock down shots. The Kings got some great looks. It's been the theme of the year. They get great looks. They can't make shots. Kings shot 25% from three. How many times have we said that this year? We saw it in the preseason. We said it early in the season. It's going to be okay. It's a season-long theme. They're not a good three-point shooting team. And then I can't remember the last time I have ever seen a team have 70 rebounds in a game.
70?
No, Oklahoma City had 4 players, Morgan, that had 11-plus rebounds in this game. They out-rebounded Sacramento 70-37. The offensive rebounds, 20 offensive rebounds for Oklahoma City, 24 second-chance points. I say all this because OKC's not full of 6'8", 6'11". There's not Giannis, Victor, Jokic out there, Aaron Gordon. This is a team that's 6'4", 6'5", 6'6". They want it. Yeah. They get after it. And this is why they're a championship-level team, because they sacrifice for each other. They play with physicality. Short-handed, Jalen Williams down, all-star. It doesn't matter. They don't miss a beat. And doing those things, that's what wins you games. Rebounding, fighting, effort. That's what you got to see, and they have all of that. 70 rebounds.
Points in the paint, 74.
I forgot about that one. 74 points in the paint? Oh, I looked that up, too, before the game.
Got him going with that.
74 points in the paint?
Are you looking through your notes?
Yeah, I'm looking through my notes because they came into this game. They score 49.8 per game. 49.8.
Yeah.
So round up to 50. 24 points over their average?
Yeah.
That's insane.
And that's, I think that's when we look at some of those numbers, like we can give love to OKC and who they are as a team, and we knew it would be a tough matchup around the NBA. Like, absolutely understandable. But when you see how a team loses, it says a lot about that team.
Well, let me ask you this then.
What?
How much is this because of all the rumors going around. We're days away from the trade deadline. It seems like every other second there's a report out there.
Yeah.
They're on the road together. De'Aaron Fox talked about it again at shoot-around. How much of it is because this is a distraction?
Well, let's be real here. Everyone can talk about how you can be professional. Oh, you get paid millions. It's what you're supposed to do. Such a weird concept, but like, if you cut those players open, they bleed just like me and you. Millions of dollars don't just come out of their skin, right? Like, just because they're way richer than everyone. It doesn't matter. Like, they still have those emotions, those feelings. And I do think about this whole situation, and not to justify it, not to excuse it, but to factor it in. Absolutely.
This season's been just an absolute roller coaster. I mean, you think about the excitement when DeMar DeRozan shows up at the California Classic. He's signing here. The optimism, the slow start, Mike Brown being let go, and then winning 7 in a row. The vibes are immaculate. Everyone's feeling good. And then this De'Aaron Fox thing. And it's really hard on the fans, for sure. But it's also going to be hard on the players. I can't even imagine emotionally what's going on. And that's why you have to, we sit here looking at all these numbers tonight and what went down. You're like, this has to be part of it.
It has to be, because if it's not, well, then that's not good. We'll get more on all of that, but let's get to our Red Hawk Casino and Resort Next Level, brought to you by Red Hawk Resort and Casino. You see, right here, Next Level, with the points allowed, Kings most first half points allowed this season with that 82, and we said that even at the half. And look at the other games, though. 75 with Milwaukee, 75 with Denver. It goes to the Kings defense, what they're not doing, but also what they lack. And what they lack is size. You look at a lot of these teams and you see some rosters with some size.